sir.
Stomping in my Air Force Ones, big boy. Stomping in my Air Force Ones. I said, give me two per. I need two per. So I can get to stomping in my Air Force Ones. Stomping in my Air Force Ones. Yo, everybody clap it up in here. Everybody clapping up in here. Episode 5. This is a special episode. A very special episode. My anxiety is on 110 right now, but we're in this bitch. We're doing the fucking thing. We're doing the damn thing. Quick introduction, man. One of my, I always say, Suave and friends, but, we got new friends too. This is one of my homies I've been cool with, man, maybe like 3-4 years now. First time we met, it was nothing but love, man. I did a little mission for my sister. We're going to get into that later in the episode, but with no further ado, we got Chiki Uno. Everybody clap it up for Chiki Uno.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Chiki Uno. And as for Chiki's graces, he allowed me to do this, man. I felt like this studio space was meant for more voices. So we also going to introduce my man's Ice. Everybody clap it up for Ice. Let's go. Let's clap it up for Ice. So it's going to be a good episode. How y'all feeling, Chiki? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I had a nice commute on the way over here.
A nice commute. What'd you guys eat for breakfast? How you feeling right now?
I feel blessed.
Did you guys eat a breakfast today?
Nothing.
Nothing? What'd you eat for breakfast?
Dietary supplements.
Dietary supplements. Yo, check it out real quick. Before we get into these cups, man, I just want to say thank you. Can we all just take a quick cheers?
We could
Yo,
do that.
I don't think we'll be able to reach across, but we'll do a quick. Yeah, we'll do it. Eye contact.
Come on, Blade.
And I just.
All right.
I mean, I can't.
We pointing at each other?
It's like he's in a cheat code right now.
Yeah.
See
We
his
don't know
eyes.
who's looking. Your eyes better be.
Hey,
I said this. If you watch the last episode, I said this on the last episode, man. The reason why did they do that, make the eye contact and clink the drinks, is because people used to try to poison your enemy's drink.
No, yeah.
Or your friend.
So essentially, what they used to do is you clink it together. What's in my drink falls in your drink, and what's in your drink falls in mine.
Right. Exactly.
That should be fine. Though. If there's no poison, then we good.
Then we good.
Back.
And then you look at each other to make sure you both sip.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's where that came from, man. Yo, episode 5, man, it's crazy, man. But the moments leading up to the button hitting record, I'm like running over. I'm calling Chiki. I call you like 10 million times, and I apologize for that. I apologize for that.
I'm in the Uber. It's funny because it's partially my fault because I told you, like, yo, listen, bro, don't be afraid to blow up my phone. You know what I mean? I had the phone on Do Not Disturb, so I told you the whole double call, and then you used it.
I didn't know you could do that. What was the tip you gave me? About
when you call people on Do Not Disturb, just make sure to
Call
double
twice.
call.
Yeah, right.
Because it goes through.
So everybody, if your shorty tries to like good night you at 7 p.m., you can hit the double call and it works.
Yeah, double
Bypass,
call
like bypass.
is crazy.
But a little
Good night
bypass,
at 7
yeah.
p.m. is crazy. You definitely got to get that checked out.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Not me personally, but I know it'll be happening to folks out there. Man, I on this episode, man, I just wanted to introduce some more of my New York homies, man. I got a lot of New York friends. I was saying in the last one, man, LA is my main chick and New York is my side. So, I as much as I love LA, when I come out here, I get the same amount, if not more, love from, all my folks in New York. So I always appreciate everybody for that. I always make sure to link up with Ice every time I hear. I link up with Chiki. Since the first time I came out here and I'm linked up with Chiki, every time after that, we've linked up either once while I'm there, twice, you smoke a quick blunt, or whatever it is, right? I'm gonna get into some more stuff about me and Chiki's history and shit, and me and Ice's history. So I just wanted to keep it formal real quick and thank y'all both for the being here and helping me on this 5th episode. So
No, always.
let's get right into it, man. I want to talk. Let's start with Chiki. Chiki, anytime if people ask me what I'm doing, if I'm like in cahoots with Chiki at the time, right? I'll be like, yeah, I'm with my boy, Always like positive. Always like, yo, Chiki is the epitome of someone who is from New York. Like, he is New York. Like, you meet him in fucking Bogota, Colombia. people will be like, from New York, New York.
Right.
Like, they'll know you from New York, right? And I feel like you just give off that vibe. Same thing with my boy Ice, man. Me and Ice, we grew up in Orlando together, but he was always back and forth from, so I feel like he retained more of the New Yorkness, rather than in Florida. But, you've been out here for the last,
7 years. Yeah.
quite some years, right? So I would consider you a New Yorker, straight up.
Shout out to Demon Burns. He also from the Bronx.
Who?
You know what I'm saying?
Demon Burns. Oh yeah, yep.
He also Orlandian.
Shout him out.
You know what I'm saying?
He's I actually know who you're talking about right now. That's I think my sister knows him. Shout out Skate.
Listen, Burns, if you're watching this, come on an episode.
Come on an episode. We're gonna be back here soon, but I wanted to start off with Chiki, man. I wanted to talk about where you from, like let's start the origins of Chiki.
With the origins of Chiki, or like this is an existential question when you really come to.
As far as like, where are you from? Where are you born?
So I'm Dominican.
Yep.
Dominicano.
Platanos.
Yes, sir.
Mami, a
Platano
little
power.
mango.
You know what I'm saying?
Maduros.
I just ate some disgusting maduros uptown yesterday.
I seen a plate that you posted that wasn't good.
Oh no, the plate was amazing. I should have brought you some food actually.
I would have been fire to eat on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So you're from Dominican Republic, and when did you move to the States?
I was born in the Bronx.
Okay.
But I'm from there. I lived in Newark, New Jersey,
right,
most of my life, and my schooling history is in New Jersey.
Right. And then when did you make, because you live in New York now, when did you make the move, that first move to New York?
I've always lived in New York.
Oh, okay. But I thought you said you went to school in New Jersey. You never went to school. So explain that to me.
So it's like my mom lived in New Jersey and my pops lived in New York.
Oh, okay.
So you
okay.
got the whole duality.
Going back and forth type shit,
Exactly.
So growing up, what part of New York were you in?
In the Bronx.
In the Bronx, right.
Yeah, 1-6. At first, I was on.
Hey, dude, he lives Bronx right now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm on one.
Always
I'm from 168.
Yeah, I know.
168 in Walton.
Right.
My grandmother lived on between 171 and 170 in Townsend. So WTG, shout outs niggas.
Right.
I was born in Bronx, Lebanon. You familiar? You know, it's not. I think it's called Bronx Care now.
Changing now, yeah.
Were you born in Bronx too?
Of course.
Which hospital?
Lady of Mercy. I almost forgot.
That's in the South?
Yeah, South Bronx, yeah.
South Bronx? What is like the most like ratchet place in Bronx?
Oh,
That's
don't want to say most ratchet. I mean,
Let's keep it a buck.
no, because it's different. It's like there's ratchet and then there's rural.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? There's places like it
Ratchet
might be
and
all
rural.
developed, but you know what I'm saying? All the bird bitches is around there.
Yeah.
All right, right.
Like
Ratchets,
the
like,
concourse
pika, pika,
in
pika. It's
general.
like chickens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure,
You hear a bunch of chickens outside cackling, a whole bunch of birds and pigeons.
Like they say when they get hot, they outside, right?
Yeah.
Scan out.
Chicken, what? Chicken,
wow.
what?
And so that happens in those areas, but it's like rural parts where it's like low income housing and
I feel like all the raps that are about Bronx is South Bronx, right?
Of course.
Everybody talks about South Bronx, like Boogie Down Bronx is South Bronx, right? Like that's what they talk. That came from.
Well, it's more,
Nah,
more about
nah,
the music
nah,
though.
nah,
It's-
nah,
they don't
nah.
Like the KRS, where's KRS one from? You know when he
he's
made
from
the whole
South Bronx,
the
but
Bronx is over.
like
The
Cool
bridge
Herc,
The bridge is over.
like
the bridge
Cool
is
Herc
over.
created hip hop. Also, please, yo, I just wanna like let the record be known.
Let him know.
Shout outs to DJ Cool Herc. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop just made like 50 years.
Right.
It was also Cool Herc's birthday.
Right.
His birthday is aligned with the birthday of hip hop. He don't really get his flowers.
Right. But we can give it on
You
here.
give his flowers
Right
here.
here.
They speak about Africa Bombada. They speak about everybody else.
Right.
They never speak about DJ Cool Herc.
So you
Actually,
you
I had
did
the
your
pleasure to meet DJ Cool Herc.
When was this?
2018.
Okay.
Yeah, he took me on
Right.
a ride around his hood, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying, showed me where we smoked, where you know what I'm saying, where his nephews was from, where it was safe, where it wasn't.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm from the Concourse.
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's from the Crotona part, really. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
past Webster.
Right.
Uh, but it was cool. It was cool. He's a great
Right.
dude. Great dude. It's crazy, a little erratic. I like it though. You know what I'm saying?
When-
He's a real nigga. He might slap the shit out you if you rub him off the wrong way. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He's not too old for that
Right.
type shit. You know what I mean? He's Jamaican.
He's still got. He's
he
still
got
New
his
York
lawn
guy.
chair in the car. He pull it
And it was
out.
crazier
he sit
back
up,
then, probably.
post up wherever.
Yeah.
Smoke.
So getting into kind of like leading back into kind of where we went off there. So you did your schooling back and forth in New Jersey. So you got some New Jersey, you got some New
Yeah,
York in you.
I went to Barringer High School in Newark, New Jersey.
And then when were you in New York full time?
I was always New York full time.
More like, so after you graduated high school, did you like?
I never graduated.
Okay, we just talked about in the last episode. What's the highest grade?
11.
11?
Fuck 12.
Did you get a? Did you get?
That's good. That's a good one. Yeah.
Did you get like any sort of GAD or afterwards, anything like that?
No, I really didn't pursue my academics really.
Right.
After getting kicked out of high school.
Right.
I read a lot. Like I educated myself, but when it came to like academics, I never leaned towards it. But yeah, I went to a lot of like alternative programs and like
Right.
the other side of the hood, like south of Newark, almost in Elizabeth, New Jersey. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but
That
it's the
name sounds
ghetto.
familiar, I just don't know
It's
where
the
yet.
ghetto. It's like
I know.
South Newark is definitely tougher than a lot of places in New York.
Right. Yeah. I think anytime I hear of like places in New Jersey, it's Newark. So.
Queen
There's-
Latifah's from there.
there's that and
Shaquille
there's something
O'Neal.
else.
So it's funny because I'm from the Bronx, but like when I lived in Newark, up until I was like 19 or 20 or some shit, I really ain't fuck with Newark, New Jersey.
So that's what I was
I'm
trying
like
to ask
every
you.
day in school, I'm like, oh, I'm from the Bronx.
Of course, you
I'm from the Bronx. Niggas like, yo, nigga, what? I went to 3rd grade with you. Shorty like, yo, I was in the same kindergarten class with you. What you mean the Bronx?
Right.
You repping what
You
you?
know what I'm saying? But I'm repping where I'm
Of course,
from.
of
I go
course.
to my grandma's house after school. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
And when I
right.
didn't, I go to my block and
Right.
be intertwined in the hood politics there. I was
Right.
WTGs.
So
at
did
the
you, like,
time.
take
I
the-
was 424? You familiar
Yeah,
with
for
those
sure,
sets?
for sure.
You took the train like from New York to go to school in New Jersey type shit?
Just for school.
No. My mom lived in Newark.
Right, but then once you got out of school,
As soon as so it's like it was reversed. I lived in Newark,
right,
but I was in New York full time.
right,
I
right,
go
right,
there. All my friends was from Harlem.
On the
from-
weekends, you're in New
from
York.
Dykeman. No, weekdays
Okay.
after school.
Oh, okay, bet. Oh,
You know what
right,
I'm saying? Like, get on the bus. Everyone's going home.
Right.
right.
Right out. Yeah.
Get on the light rail. Go to Penn Station. Take the path to, you know.
And just be here.
Yeah. Because it's like an identity crisis. I don't know if a lot of people have this, and maybe a lot of people could resonate with this, but when you're from somewhere and you live elsewhere, you're not enough of anything.
Right.
Just like being half Puerto Rican and half Dominican. You're not enough Puerto Rican.
Or half
you're
Puerto
not
Rican and
enough
half white.
Right. You are very Caucus Mountains, my good
You know, but
friend.
it's some people, bro. But I
Like-
get Asian sometimes. I get Hawaiian. Some people think I'm mixed. Well, I mean, my dad, same complexion, got dreads and everything, like same as y'all, right?
Yeah.
But he's Puerto Rican. You know what I mean? So, I guess the Miss Heather rubbed off on me too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Miss Heather definitely did her damage.
Right.
My good friend.
White woman, green hair or green eyes, red hair, right? With my
Oh,
dad.
my boy's Irish.
My dad is literally
Scottish?
a mixture of Waka Flocka and Bob Marley. You know what I mean? So like, let's just get all that together.
Right.
So let me interview interview.
Well, hold on,
you.
I got more. I got
No.
more.
What's your what? Are you Scottish or Irish?
I don't even know. Just white.
You guys
Now
got
you
23
gotta know.
and me.
You gotta do that.
Right?
You don't gotta do a 23 minute.
Right,
Ask your mom.
Right.
I'm ask her.
Just go. Just
Probably Irish. I would
Yeah.
assume. but like she's not like hopping around with the
Puerto Ricans are to me. I
Look,
say that the light skinned Puerto Ricans are like Irish.
My mom grew up in a place in Florida.
speak Spanish.
My mom grew up in Florida too. So on top of that, like her era was the Uncle Luke era and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
So she
Jungle
was the one that
Fever.
put me on.
Yeah.
Like even outside of my dad, like my dad put me on like Snoop and shit like that. She put me on like the Clips. She put me on like Kanye and shit.
She's
like
fairly young considering.
yeah, my mom is only double my age.
Oh shit.
And I'm fairly
Okay.
young too. So
got
she had me
young
when she was
over there.
18. So think about it, like I'm like
Oh, yeah.
in elementary school telling people.
Shout out to all the young moms out there. Shout
You know what I
out
mean?
to all
They looked,
the
and
moms
I'm
out
looking
there.
back and I
know
remember
y'all
that.
out
I do
there.
want to ask you though. So you said you kind of like full time here around age 20, right? I want to get into
Really
what you
like
do because
it
you
was
were
really like age. It's no really. I don't want to put a particular age on it because like I was involved in gang fights and you know what I'm saying on the Wendy's on 170. Like I was there for a lot of things.
right.
Tumblr. You know what I'm
I
saying?
was just yeah.
I'm gonna ask you. Let me start in this. This is part of your story. I asked him yesterday, or we're sitting somewhere. I kept saying like, "Yo, who's gonna be on the episode?" That I'm talking about the next day, and I kept mentioning, Gino Styles, 7:30 or Busy 7:30, whatever. And then I went to Chiki, right?
Yeah.
He goes, "Hey,"
As soon as you said Chiki, I'm like, wait.
he said, "Yo, you Chiki, like he used to skateboard in the city, and the night that we chilled, someone said the same thing.
Yeah, he asked me that.
Yeah.
He said, "Yo,
Like,
you used to skateboard,"
Right.
and then he
It's
said,
like, and it's like I was like, damn, I didn't used to skate, but I did, but I didn't. But like,
nothing
I was
like hard-
with
yeah,
them.
of course,
But
of
it's
course.
like,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I wasn't kick flipping and hill flipping.
Right.
and
Riding
shit.
out on some
Mind
bike.
you, I,
So to my
I
point,
was
he
be
brought up the
able to
Tumblr
do a
thing.
very, very nice hill
Yeah.
flip.
And I said, yeah, his hair used to be out.
Yeah, I had a blonde afro and shit.
One thing I said, I remember the height of the Tumblr days. And I remember, I was like, yeah, him. What's the name I just told you? Justine Scott. Everybody that was out there at the time. I was like,
Justin Scott,
yeah, what's his
Joe,
Glenn. Yeah,
Brown,
everybody, yeah.
Ian. Shout
I
out to
showed him,
Ian.
we had dinner.
Ian came a long
I
way.
showed him a picture. I said,
But you didn't even have to, mind you,
I go
you
like,
didn't even have
oh,
to.
I was like, you don't even know. Yeah, right.
No, that's what's beautiful about those times because like
That was a moment. Tumblr
we
days.
really like I want like one more really fuck with
Really?
each other.
Yeah,
like
for
you know,
sure.
like New
Yeah.
It
York
was
was
authentic.
like,
It was some real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it wasn't just New York. It was like the whole world. Like if in that instance, if you ask anybody where they were from, they probably say Tumblr. They wouldn't even tell you the
And I
Bronx,
just
Brooklyn,
at the
Jersey,
time-
Houston, Texas, nowhere. You'd be like, yo, I'm from Tumblr.
And I was
Right.
telling him at the time when that was a big deal. We was in high school together in the Florida.
Yeah, we was in high
So my
school
thing is
still.
the fact that I still knew of all that, and we was in a whole nother.
Full circle.
Yeah, we
Full
just-
circle, bro.
It's just
Yeah,
crazy when he
full
told me
circle
that. When he
Yeah,
said the same
wow.
exact thing from our first, encounter of someone saying that, I said, "Bruh, someone 2 days ago, someone that I just met for the first time,
Yeah.
and he just theoretically met for the first time, told him, nah, I think I knew you from 2010 at the
Yeah,
skate
and
park
that's
at
when
this place, at
yeah.
that place. Like he knew the exact coordinates.
That's
so.
when I was on my retro shit too. I was on a whole nother
Yo,
yeah,
we're gonna
yeah.
get in. We're gonna
Retro,
get
yeah,
into.
retro,
We're gonna
yeah,
get
that was the whole
into-
high top and all that.
We're gonna get into what you doing too, but I want to finish here. So, you a jack of all trades, Chiki. Chiki is a 100 men in one, right?
yes.
He does a
Also,
lot of things. So break it down.
I think
what are
people
all the
need to
things you
take a
do?
second to appreciate these right here.
Let's appreciate these real quick.
Um,
We got give me a rundown of these.
These are sashiko or sashiko. Pardon me. Got it. Sashiko Air Force Ones. These are from Japan. They were a Japan only release.
Sheesh. They should call the shishish.
Sashiko. But Dan, don't do that.
Sheesh.
Sashiko. So sashiko is basically it translates to tiny stabbings in Japanese.
Wow.
So all of this is created by hand
Wow.
in some form of another. Of course, they
Right.
put them and mass produce them onto the
Right.
Air Force. But if you see these details, it's like woven.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
And tell the people why you're doing this. What's the only kind of shoes that Chiki wears?
I only wear Air Force Ones.
Right. How many pair? How many pair you got right now?
monogamously.
How many pair you got right now?
I like that.
I don't put a number on it. I give a lot of pairs away.
Wow.
I would say from the first time I
I have
pulled up to your
100.
crib,
I have 100.
I seen at least 20 out. At least
Yeah.
20. I would
20
give
out.
I would say 30.
Just out,
If
yeah.
if I had to like go back to that very exact day.
Rotation.
Yeah, I got, you know what I'm
Bro.
saying? Air Force One belt. You see it. You know what I mean?
So on the topic of Air Force One, the first time I met Chiki, shout out my sister Skateboard T. She be on her you know, a big influence in the coming up of a lot of rappers.
Yeah, she's definitely gotten a lot of the pivotal
Earlys.
moments of a lot of South Florida rappers.
Can you say who?
Yo, Wi-Fi's funeral. She
Who
was
else?
there for every single accolade.
We got some other folks in there.
Danny Towers, DJ
Yep.
Scheme,
Shout 'em out.
XXX Tentacion.
Skate
you know?
Skate has Polaroids of like crazy moments.
Yeah.
Hey, if you go on some of the-
bleeding and all types of shit. What's the venue
Rob
downtown?
Banks,
Rob
Rob
Banks.
She was in the early stages of Rolling Loud.
What was the venue downtown?
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
You know what I'm talking about?
Which one? Where?
where
Soundbar.
Soundbar? Yeah. She was one of the early ones there.
She you know she's like synonymous with Soundbar.
Right.
If you perform that
She don't get enough
Soundbar,
respect on it,
chances
but-
are you've gotten your photograph taken by her.
Right.
And just make sure if you're on the internet right now, go follow Skateboard.
Look her up.
T.
Skate,
That's
SK8.
SK8BOARDT.
Skateboard T.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's my sister, the blood sister. You know what I mean?
So I met this beautiful
Yeah, so that's
gentleman
how
over
we met. So she had met him a while ago during those those days, those
there.
early,
Might have been like 2016 or something.
so really early,
Yes, I
really
remember,
early.
Yeah.
Maybe a good 6-7
Yeah,
years
Extra
almost.
still in jail at the time.
Right. So they met, and then, flash forward to 3-4 years ago, I'm in New York, and before I leave, my sister goes, "Hey, I got a homie out there that I want you to meet, and he's really in the Air Forces," and she gives me a book, a magazine from 2006.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you something about that. I was on tour. I was in Arizona or something, and she texted me a photo of the magazine.
Right.
I went ballistic.
Right. What kind of magazine?
It was Soul Collector.
Uh-huh.
It was the Air Force One collection.
I believe it said
We
December
can
2006.
like pull it up on the screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Back in the, oh yeah, we can. I mean,
Yeah,
you can look
yeah.
it up. The Air Force One Soul Collector edition. I think it's
so-
like from 2006, right?
2006, but it had all the Air Forces. It was the top 100.
Right.
It was particularly special to me.
And it's a thick magazine.
It's a thick magazine. It's old. You have
gotta,
to
like,
treat it
really-
with care.
Of course.
Bro, when I brought it to him, I'm like holding
Told me
it like-
about this magazine for maybe like 4 years. I got locked up in Oviedo, Florida.
Right.
You know.
Oviedo.
Oviedo is hell.
Yeah.
Like, why do they treat people like that?
I stay away from Oviedo.
Like, we was just in a listen. It
pull
was
over
no
in Oviedo.
criminals.
Yeah.
But
Whatever.
anyways, so the magazine. So I came to you. I gave you the
Forces.
magazine, and bro, me and Chiki been cool ever since, man. He showed me around his neighborhood at that point. I've been around the area at that time, but like you rolling with someone like Chiki, they know everybody. You know what I
Yo,
mean?
or
everybody knows them.
Take you like, you know what I'm saying. One day when we're mobile, take a trip around the city. Go
Right.
to like, you know what I'm saying, my spots where I chill at, where I
Right.
eat at, where I spontaneously smoke here. Let's go to Dykeman, go to
Right.
Inwood. This
Right.
is where I
For
get
sure, for sure.
the eighths for 20 of
Right.
the, you know what I'm saying? Black cherry gelato and
Zaza.
you know what I'm saying? Shout outs Familiar, shout outs, you know what I'm saying, 204 and Broadway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to Sherman.
Right.
And Sherman and 207.
Right. So the reason why I wanted to start bringing this stuff up, like I said, Chiki's a jack of all trades. You know, lives a lot of different people dreams. You know what I mean? Run me through some of your accolades because people need to know, man. What does Chiki do? Because people think that you're a rapper. People think that you this and that.
Also shout outs to Complex. I gotta give a lot of shout outs because a lot of people have undermined me in many aspects and actually went in my favor. Like Complex called me a rapper.
Right.
I did a written article for them,
Right.
publication in maybe 2015 15.
Yeah, they just switched like not too long ago to straight social media. I remember they're still doing the magazine.
So in 2014 or 15, they called me a rapper.
Okay.
I'm not a rapper, but if the chance be it that
All right.
you know what I'm saying? I'll come
If I
out
gotta
with
be
a
a rapper
song.
for the
It's like,
day.
yo, listen, I've been on
drop my
Complex.
shit,
I've been on Complex.
Right.
But to give a full and do you want to give like from the beginning of my creative career?
Just give me your accolades. Give me your like Chiki's top hits.
My top hits. Listen, like
this
could be a versus.
Can I start
This
saying
could be a versus. Listen, somebody put your accolades up against my accolades. Not your paper flow, but put up your accolades against my accolades. It'd be a nice battle.
You want me to say something that I know of?
Yeah.
Didn't you
go
do
from,
something? Didn't
go
you
from where you go?
I'm just
from
wherever.
Where you know, and then I'll hit the rebuttal with. Oh, and I also.
So tell me some clothing brands that you worked with, because I know there's a lot.
I did Vivienne Westwood.
All right.
I did a campaign. She actually made me this logo right here.
Fire. Got the
it's
Vivi.
The one with the Vivienne Westwood logo.
You did
we
one.
actually used this for Dazed magazine a couple of years ago.
Can I say one that I know that I think I know?
Yeah.
Didn't you do something with Gap recently?
Nordstrom.
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 Mans was in the train. In the trains, like
I had
on the
something
walls.
to do with the Gap Yeezy website.
Okay.
Okay.
You made some logos and stuff?
Something like that.
No. So
Or you designed, you had part of designing some logos?
I was managing a CGI artist called Law Degree. He actually just dropped an NFT called Bricktopians.
Bet.
But he had a hand to play in the Yeezy Gap website, which it never fully came out.
Right.
But I think it's fair to say.
But you've made some logos.
Sneak peek
For sure.
Not for that specifically, but you've made some logos in the past.
Yes, I've made the Wi-Fi's funeral logo.
Yeah, let's get a solo on that one right there.
Where is that right there? Like right here.
So you collab with somebody on this? You made it straight up? This is you?
This is me. Like Wi-Fi's funeral is my brainchild.
Bet. Bet.
I got this right here.
Oh, that's fire too. Hey, we both got the, Los Muertos tattoos, you know what I mean?
Let me see it. Oh, yeah.
And I got the tombstone. You know what I mean?
Nah, that was gonna be the other one. I was gonna have this one.
But with the Wi-Fi
So the
signal?
Wi-Fi's funeral, the Wi-Fi logo on the
casket?
tombstone, the casket, and on the skull.
It's fire.
And
What are some brands? I know you did a lot of brands. So you did the Nordstrom one. The Nordstrom one was big for me because that's right when I met you.
yeah, and that,
So
that one paid full rent for an entire year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, shout out to my ex-girlfriend Danielle.
Shout out Danielle.
No hard feelings, you know.
No hard feelings.
Right.
She was cool.
She was great. She treated you.
Yeah. She all the
respect.
3 times I met her. And
Yeah.
oh, you guys came out to Orlando, came to my parents' house and shit like that.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah, they're cool. So yeah, you did the Nordstrom one. That was a big one. Other big brands?
I did a logo for Danny Towers.
Shout out Danny.
Ambergram, where you can see it upside down.
Trust me, Danny.
Exactly.
No, that's Danny Wolf. What's Danny? Oh,
I don't know who. I don't
Danny,
know who
how
Wolf
you
is.
feel?
Right.
I feel great.
I feel great.
I feel great.
Hit him with a chart up.
Hey, it's
Hit him
not
with a
your
chart
date.
up, make a bitch not up. Nigga, it's not your date.
Nope. He's gonna be at Rolling Out. Hey, we're gonna be there.
Nah, it's crazy because I wanna listen right now. I'm saying it. I'm saying it right now.
Put it out
I'm
there.
making Nacho Days. My fault. I'm making Nacho Day T-shirts for Danny Towers.
Put it out there.
So if you want
Get in your
your
solo. Get in your
Nacho Day
solo.
T-shirts, holla at me. Danny will not have them. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't know it's Nacho Day apparently.
Right.
But I know it's Nacho Day.
Right. And we're gonna get into more stories. So I mean, y'all know. And what are some other things outside of the modeling and
I did
stuff
Hood
like that?
by Air modeling.
But
Like,
outside of modeling, I know you do a lot of other stuff too. Like you do some managing.
yeah, I do a lot of creative consulting. Did the all pink pack for Starburst.
Right.
I did product placement posts for Tumblr.
Right.
2013 or 2014.
Right.
The Starburst thing came out April 17th.
All right, yeah.
2017.
I know you got a lot of hands in like outside of you being in front of the camera too, you set up a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like even like we were talking about Danny, like, we going to Rolling Loud in July and you be there with the boys, with Danny and them, getting shit set up, you know, doing
Yeah, I
things?
spent my last game.
What's your role in that situation?
So my role is, I love my niggas.
Right,
I just want to see my niggas thrive.
right,
His management being Rolling Loud, I know they don't really have all the time in the world to focus on his branding. And,
right,
that's what I'm here for. I'm just doing everything that I would have done for Wi-Fi,
right,
and I'm doing it for Danny Towers, for
Right.
DJ Scheme, for all of my peers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you told me you want that into a hologram, I'll get it done.
right.
And
And people
that's
like
how
that,
I got Wi-Fi signed.
Yeah, and people like that, I feel like, and people in those positions, whenever they come across people like you, they're like, oh, he gets it done. I mean, like I said something, and the next day I got this, or then at the end of the day I got this. Like, oh, bet, and then you build those.
Sometimes people just gotta take initiative. Like, you know what I'm saying? If it's 4 of us, right, and
Right.
you're the artist, and I'm the producer, and everybody else is entourage, so
Right.
to speak, right? Because that's what they're referring
Right.
to as. Entourage needed to find a role. Like, have you seen the show Entourage?
Yeah, yeah, straight up.
Be the driver, be the chef, do something. Just show that you deserve to be there.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, there might be some guy from Minnesota who's willing to
Right.
be your best friend's best friend. Someone
Right.
from Minnesota pay for a whole collection for your artist, and now that artist is out of your
Can we talk about this hat real quick now that you mention it?
Yes. So this is Anthony Riddle. It's a brand that it holds very near and dear. I do consulting for him. I do seeding. Are you
Right.
familiar with seeding?
Nah.
Seeding is the process of marketing through giving out promotional items. So let's say you have 30 of those items that
Right.
you paid for out of pocket. You'd have to allocate a seeding cost. So I made 30 hats. I'm going to give 20 of them away. I'm going to sell 10.
Right.
Oh, but
The 20 is your seeding cost. You don't make no money from that. You make results. You make a impact.
right. Okay.
So that's what I do for Anthony Riddle. We have Dennis Rodman wearing it.
Yeah, I seen it.
Young Thug, Free Young Thug.
We were talking about the last episode. Free the guys, free YSL.
Lil Got It, Lil Keed, R.I.P.
Yeah. Okay.
I have Kylie Jenner has worn our stuff.
Right.
We do
And you just got off. I had bought one last time I seen you, or not the last time I
Yes,
seen you,
yes.
but last year.
the
Towers
trucker.
ones. You had the Scheme Trucker hats.
The DJs, yeah. So for people who don't know, intermediately I do a lot of random drops. So I could make a drop right now, and on Tuesday it'd be in stores or
Right.
available for sale.
Right.
But it's just
I feel that.
it's
Look,
like memes. It's like memes, but on T-shirts.
Right. Right.
So with the brand activations that I do, I take Scheme's brand, his existing brand, and I take the Anthony Riddle brand, and I morph them
Right.
together. For Rolling Loud, I'm gonna do Tark hats.
Right.
You know, because Tark.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yo, shout out Tarek. Tarek, I paid
Yes.
to get into your. Hey, we gonna put it on camera right now. Tarek, I paid to get into your event. I paid a lot of money. Just give me the backstage too. Just
Yeah,
like,
no,
come on, throw me the
yo,
backstage
nah,
one of the days.
Listen,
so I can be in there with my guy.
I'm wondering. I always wonder, like, for my friends who do pay good bread and butter for the.
Oh, this is a Thou Wow VIP. This is a Thou Wow.
Yeah, so me and Suave and friends will be doing a Rolling Loud after party.
A whole thing.
The whole thing. Listen.
I don't know about the after
Listen,
party, but
we're doing it. We're doing it.
We're doing
It's
something,
done.
some sort of-
It's gonna be a little shindig.
We were talking
a
about
little
the last-
powwow.
right. We were talking about on the last episode that I want to do. Like, I'm gonna have merch out there. I don't know. This episode might be after or might be right before. So I'm gonna have merch out there with me. I'm gonna have more hats. I'm gonna have t-shirts.
It'll be before.
Yeah, I'm gonna have t-shirts out there, so I'm gonna be able to like get, pass some out or try to like sell some too. Straight up, it's a business, but I do want to give some out to some of the concert goers. Yeah, it's gonna be lit, man. So you catch me and Chiki out there. We're gonna be there for sure. Wait, Chiki, hold up. In this part, hold that. I got you right now, Chiki. because everybody gets one on my show and you anxious, let me give you yours.
Ooh.
Because that's a defect one. But we're gonna give you your. Can we pass this around?
For sure.
Can we pass it around?
Yeah, man.
I like to know. So
Everybody give it up for Chiki for being the episode 5.
Yo, listen. I
You know what I mean?
actually got something for you.
Oh, he got a gift from me. Hey, yo, shout out Ice for coming with the hat on.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Oh, hold up. This is a mask.
This is a Chris Hatch
I'm wearing it right now.
original right here.
I'm wearing it right
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
Cuz.
Like,
I'm wearing this is my first Shicey mask. You gifted me my
This
first
is-
Shicey mask.
this is, if anybody here wants one, holla at me.
Yo, can we get the solo on me real
Mhm.
quick? Can we get
Let
the
me
solo
know.
on me real quick?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm putting on this this Shicey mask real quick.
Yeah, it looks great, man. Chris 4 Hatch. Damn, nah, that shit, yo. I wish
Yo,
I had
Wolf,
a
yo,
fatter
Wolf, can we get
hand,
the
'cause
can we
you
get
feeling all
the
crazy?
can we get the solo right here so I can see how I look on this?
It's on you.
Yo, I
Damn, nah, yeah, that man wants.
it's not on the
You
TV.
see
Wolf,
this?
I don't know. I feel
Hey!
yo. Come on,
Come
dog.
on, yo, pull it in the back, B. Pull it in the back, B. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'm
Make
looking
sure
big.
you gotta put it in the.
From the back.
You know what
That's
I mean?
cool, yeah. Like you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. He's excited. You know what I mean? Yeah, come on.
All right, I'm doing the rest
Yeah,
of the
Chris
episode like
Hatch.
this.
Yeah, we doing the rest of the episode like this, man.
Yo, what's up? It's Suave and Friends, episode 5. You already know.
Thirsty.
Nah, so this is explain to me this. This is a y'all call
So
it Shicey?
that's another artist that I manage. So I have a company called Associated Act,
Right.
where we are like a full range servicing and fulfillment company. We do management, artist representation,
Bet.
printing, embroidery, CGI, marketing,
Right.
everything. You know, it's an umbrella.
Right.
But that's one of our artists. His name is
This
Chris
shit is
Hatch.
tough. Yo,
He's
did
from
I say thank you?
Marlboro, Massachusetts.
Did I say thank you yet? Because thank you.
Thank
Bruh.
you. Thank you for liking it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
coulda
thank you
hated
for.
it. And it could have been too tight. So
Does it look good? Does it fit good, y'all?
Nah,
Does it
it
fit
fits
good?
great.
You got
It's great.
back
you
here.
guys would all agree, right?
I think it looks. I think it looks cool. I might wear it outside. I'm on my New York shit. You know what I mean?
So,
Today I'm on New York shit with the guys. You know,
Chris
just a
Hatch,
casual.
from Marlboro, Massachusetts. He's one of our creatives. He
Bet.
does things for Strawberry Mansion.
Bet.
He designs for V-Loan. He just did the Dennis Rodman with the V.
Right.
I'm
I want
all about believing in my peers.
Right. Right.
Making sure it's all about the alley-oop.
Yeah.
Everybody don't got a jumper.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people
sometimes
pass.
you need the alley-oop. You know what I'm saying? Like,
On the last episode, we had Gino Styles in here. We were just talking about it. Gino, I was saying Gino's the type of person that can walk up to anybody, or like in this particular situation, I was talking about girls, right? You know what? Or you know, just anybody in general, right? I feel like Gino can just talk to somebody and like he has the charisma to be able to just like, you know, old Asian woman, they're cool, you know. A young white lady, cool. You know what I mean? And everybody just
it's cause like he's so big they should be threatening, but the fact that he's like
got that charisma. He got that charisma.
The charisma with the non-threatening bigger man.
Right.
It's like if he was a skinnier guy like me, like I look like I could be a janky like street thief or something.
Right.
But him, like,
He said a janky street thief.
He's too big. It's like when he walks in a room, he demands respect. He demands attention. So
Yeah.
for the Caucasians and the Asians, you know what I'm saying, they look at him and they're like, oh, and then he's nice.
Or just,
and
just
kind,
anybody,
you know, that's just how it is. What I perceive. Both of them, I would say.
I forget what my point was for that, but yeah, shout out G Styles. I want to get into some stuff that we got Ice here, man. I feel like we're not getting too much attention on Ice right now.
It's cool, man.
Everybody's wearing the hat first of
I'm
all.
just here to just bless us.
Everybody's wearing the hat. I'll fuck with the hats. The hats look great on
Yes,
boys. I feel like the hat looks good with the Shicey on too. But look, one thing I'm gonna say, I've known Ice here for a long time. I was just about to say his government. But he doesn't like being.
School with each other.
We went to high school.
Yeah.
This is my boy. We even like he was one of my homies that we with the crew. We went to the mall and shit together. We were driving in a car that didn't have no radio.
Man, my first car.
We would sing songs. We would sing like the song like or just
Rap in the car,
freestyle. Yeah,
in the car, because
freestyle in the
no
car.
radio,
And
yo.
Nah, y'all couldn't have me in that call.
shit. So
I'll be damned.
So-
I hate freestyling ass niggas. Oh
so
man.
But you know, Thomas has since, you know, been in New York for a long time, or I said the name. We'll bleep that out. Ice has now been in New York.
I like that. Yeah, I like the bleep out.
Yeah, we'll do the bleep.
That's amazing.
There's another bleep that we're gonna do in here actually too. So I'm not gonna say what it was, but it recently just happened. I'm gonna bleep that out. But I got
drinking
Ice
with
here.
grills is so difficult, by the way.
You said that shit
It
hurts.
don't hurt your teeth, really. Word?
So
You be drinking with them all the time? Oh yeah, you a drinker. Yeah.
So, you know, me and Ice know each other for a minute. I wanted to bring Ice on. He pulled up. He was showing support, but I dragged him on this episode. I asked Chiki for his blessing. He said, "Yeah, it's cool."
Absolutely, man.
Ice is a cool dude.
Another Bronxtonian.
Exactly. We have a little
Another Bronxonite.
Bronxonite.
Bronx tonight.
So I wanted to bring you on because you know, not only you're my friend, and this whole thing is Suave and friends, but you know, the whole point is I like to bring on a lot of my friends or new friends that have something going on, and I always admired what you do, man. If anybody who doesn't know, I'm gonna just say what I think it is, and then you go into detail. What I say to people is he does studio movie quality cosmetics and costumes.
Yeah, so prosthetics and costumes. So
Oh shit, word, yo, we got to talk. I got
He got some ideas for you already.
Yo, I got Air Force One Day coming up.
Oh.
It's August 2nd.
August 2nd?
Listen, August 2nd, everybody, remember, hashtag Air Force One Day.
Mark your
You know what I'm
calendar.
saying? I need to make this shit like a world phenomenon. You know what I'm saying? Like, all you gotta do is just hashtag it, post a picture of Air Force, and you'll be a part of the movement with hopefully other millions of people.
Right.
And we break the internet. Right. And Nike cut me a check. There's a check for you. There's a check for you. There's a check for you.
Cut a
There's
check
for you right there. You know what I'm saying? In the camera.
We getting
There's
Wolf
a check
Pay,
for
too.
you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, nah.
Oh no, that's what's up, and so I do want to get y'all linked up with something too, because you know, I feel like everybody that you work with has like different sort of builds, right?
Different.
So you can do different characters, different people, but give me the background of that.
My mind is crazy.
Start off with a little background about yourself, and then how it worked into what you're doing now, because.
So, for those who remember me from what I did on social media, so I started from acting, dancing, choreography first.
Right.
So I just love the field of just entertainment in general. And of course,
Ice was the mascot at our school.
mascot for 4 years. You already know, yeah.
But
so,
he was lit. He would get out there and people would be
performing from the whole school in the pep rally
all the time, like it's regular.
Yeah, it was a vibe. I love that shit, you know. But
Grenadiers,
yeah, so-
go Grenadiers. Woo!
Not the
Go Grenadiers.
Colonial High School, you already know.
Grenadiers.
Alums, yeah.
But
Yeah, that school's ratchet as shit.
so
But no, but yeah, so I'm starting entertainment and stuff. So of course I love movies, I love films, I love cinematography. So, you know, from there on I started saying, you know, I started working for Universal Studios. So I started doing Halloween Horror Nights.
right.
And that's kind of how I got my foot in the door of saying like I like horror shit, you know.
How
So
shit's-
I started-
yeah, made up,
of course. So I started watching the makeup artist doing my makeup in the mirror, and I'm like, you know, I started saying like, you gonna give me the pointers? And she's like, yeah, I'll give it. And this, I forgot her last name, but Laura. You remember
Shout
the
out
show?
Laura.
You remember the show? It was on Sci-Fi called Face Off.
Face Off. Yeah.
So she was on there. She won it twice. Shout
Check
out
the
to her.
credits if you want to know which Laura you talking about.
Yeah. Look her up. Yeah, she's fine. But
Search her up right now. What was this?
Shout out to her, Laura.
No, the show?
Face Off.
Face Off on Sci-Fi.
Yeah. Even though that show is done with now, but I mean, that's
Sci-Fi
how
used
it
to be
all
my
started.
shit. Remember, Are You Scared?
Yeah, man.
Are you scared yet?
Are you scared?
That was
yet?
that show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the Guapula who gave me this. He's a
Guapula.
photographer. He's from the Bay.
Ooh.
He's like that nigga
Yeah.
in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Moved
Right,
to
right,
Japan. He's the one. He's like, if you darker than the paper bag and you go to Japan, like you probably got to tap in with my man's Guapula. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But you know what I'm saying? He's the plug for Bape and a number of other brands.
Right.
But
Right.
very, you know what I'm saying? This was considerate. He sent this to me from Japan. He didn't
Right.
charge me a full postal code or nothing. I lost this key for 2 years. For 2 years, I wasn't able to get into my house by myself.
Jesus.
But when I found it, I was not happy because I found my keys and I could get into the crib. I'm happy because my man's gave me some shit, and next time I see him, I better have that key on me.
sure,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? Especially the keychain.
That's what's up. That shit is hard. And to kind of tie back into what you were saying, and so your first step throughout the door was with the Halloween Horror
Halloween
Nights. You
Horror
were
Nights,
actually
yeah.
like one of the scare actors
Scare
there.
actors, yeah. So I was a scare actor through that first, and then from there on, that was 2012, 2011, 2012.
And you
That's
met
when I
who?
started-
Who did you meet over there?
I met a bunch of celebrities,
But who is the big one that
Ariana
popped?
Grande? Which one? You
The one that posted you and shit though.
Wendy Williams?
Yeah, she didn't really do a lot for you.
Yeah, no, of course she did. But I mean, Ariana, I got paid for both of those. But I mean,
Oh, yeah.
residuals, you know, yeah.
Residuals,
Yeah,
checks
no.
coming in.
So,
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
So I wanna.
Listen, can you explain to the people very briefly what you mean by residuals? A lot of
Yeah,
people
give
are
us a
not
quick residuals
financially
explanation.
literate.
It ain't the proper definition. You know?
A quick-
You
give
have
us
to
a
Google
quick
this,
one.
Google that. Yeah, you feel me? But yeah, residual. So basically, if you get posted on any kind of platform by that business or that artist or whatever. So me, I got posted by Ariana Grande twice. That was a billboard and it was on her social media. So I got paid more for the billboard and I got paid about maybe like 400, 500 off of just her posting me just once.
Is that one check?
Just one time.
One check.
And then they went, how many times I get myself on the internet or social media, it can be on anywhere. It can even be on TV. So Wendy Williams posts me on her show.
Yeah.
And online. So
And
I got
online.
paid bang for that one.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you started there, and then walk me through to what you're doing now. Like I always tell people when I talk about you to other people, I always tell people, he was the Hobgoblin.
Sure.
He was Ivan Ooze. He was giving some other ones.
The Night King from Game of Thrones.
Night King from Game of Thrones.
Billy Butcherson from Hocus Pocus.
I'm gonna put some of this on the screen. Y'all gonna
Yeah.
see this. I'm gonna put some of them on the screen so
Yeah.
y'all see all
exactly.
this.
While he's just
Yeah, it's gonna be on the
Yeah,
screen
pop
right now
up.
while we're talking about it. But what's out of all the costumes you did, what was your favorite costume that you made? Not that you wore necessarily, but that you
Every
made.
single costume I've made. So
Yeah?
none of them. I've literally everything from scratch.
Yeah.
One thing I do, I pride myself on.
What's the longest it took you to make a costume? Which one
Ivan
was it?
Ooze took me the most. I have 5 layers. That was a whole cow.
If you had to-
full prosthetic and with sclera contacts. And if anybody knows the sclera contacts, that's a lens that goes in from corner to corner of your eye.
Ooh.
So you have to put that in. Like that sucker right there took me a long time. So, but the costume in general took me about, let's say, 4 months.
And you made costumes for other people. Let's hear some of those. We'll put them up too.
Oh man.
My favorite was the Who.
Yeah, I did a
The girl he made a
Whoville.
girl. The
Yeah.
Grinch. The town of Who's.
Yeah.
He made a girl into the Who. Like he did the prosthetic for the face to give him the nose and shit.
Yeah.
I
Snap.
had a friend whose little sister looked like
Cindy Lou Who.
Oh, that was hard.
Yeah.
Cindy Lou Who, yeah.
So you did those, and
Yeah,
then
I've done a
you
lot.
do
I've
some
done
for
a
your
lot.
brother.
I've done for my brother. I turned him into what's the name?
Nightmare Batman or something like that.
I mean, the Batman Who Laughs.
The Batman Who Laughs.
The Batman Who Laughs. And
Crazy.
I did one commission that I never even got the picture for, which is crazy. But I turned the whole family for their Christmas photos into Who's, all of them.
Wow.
That was their Christmas
They had to
family
take pictures.
photo.
Get pictures from them.
I gotta find it eventually.
Yeah, maybe we'll throw that one up.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
so you did all that, and then you with the costumes. You've been in the parade.
I've been doing anything. So I do the Halloween Day parade every single year here in New York.
What?
Yeah?
what
Yeah.
year?
I go all out every
He
year.
took me to the Halloween parade last year.
I've never been to a
Oh,
parade.
you gotta
before.
go,
Chiki.
son. Yo,
Fire.
I've never been to a parade.
in general.
Just us watching it. He took me last year. Just us watching it.
Dominican parade doesn't count.
That's not even. Yeah, I
Dominican
was
parade
gonna
doesn't
say.
count.
Dominican parade does not
Yeah.
count apparently. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
But they don't count it here. They don't. It's
That
only Puerto
don't
Rico.
count because you Puerto Rican.
Y'all don't even go to carnivals. No. West Indian
Juve don't count.
What?
Juve don't count. Juve don't count. Juve don't count.
So you don't count that as a carnival?
Huh?
You don't count that as a carnival,
It counts as a carnival, but
but not a parade. Oh, okay.
Ah.
Sure. It's a different. Yeah.
So
you're
he's
right.
been in the Halloween
For sure.
parade
Yeah.
a few times,
Yeah.
and
Sure.
he actually took me last year. I spent Halloween here last year,
And that was actually the first year I did not even dress up at all.
but this year,
Yeah. This year, so I don't like to reveal my stuff, but
But you're gonna be in it.
Listen.
you're gonna be. Yeah, give us some things that you're working on. Don't reveal what it is gonna be, but give me some things that you're working on. Can you say that?
Majin Buu.
Majin Buu from Dragon Ball Z.
So it's gonna be Super Buu. So
He's gonna be Super
But it's gonna
Buu.
be Super Buu absorbed gold
in
tips.
the fuck?
Oh, so he has the.
Bruh.
That's gonna be
the-
crazy.
Yeah.
What's some other ones you had in the
fuck are we
air?
gonna
What we
do
talking
with
about?
Super
Dark Side.
Buu?
So I have
so-
Dark Side from DC.
Nah, this motherfucker is insane.
And I have a thing. If anybody ever realizes through all my costumes, I've always only done villains.
Okay,
Ah.
so
Yeah.
yo,
So who's
so you
gonna-
can make me a villain.
What would
Yeah.
you be? What would you make Cheeky?
Yeah, what would you? Yeah. If I was a villain, what villain would I be?
Cheeky,
I love
straight
it.
up,
I love
he
this
would do a
question.
crazy-
Hold
How about this?
on, hold on.
And I don't know if anybody is into anime, but Ryuk.
Ryuk?
From
yeah,
Death
yeah,
Note.
from Death
Yeah,
Note.
Death Note. Real lengthy.
Yeah.
And like there's a demon in the face. That was
Can I say
fire.
something like there'll be
Yeah.
5? You do like the bag with the red eyes and shit, like Scarecrow, like a from Batman, like a crazy ass Scarecrow with
But
the.
Scarecrow was too easy.
But I feel like you would do it hard. Like your version would be hard. Like he'll have the flashing red
Scarecrow
eyes.
is easy. You know what like I like costumes that are a challenge. Like I'm not gonna lie, I was at Rolling Loud in October.
Yeah.
And it was right before Halloween.
Yeah.
And shout outs 27 Deli. He walks up to me in his full-fledged like werewolf costume.
Yeah.
And he daps me up. And I dap him up, and I didn't know who he was.
Right.
And he's like, yo, pardon me. He goes, yo, you know me? I'm looking at the nigga like, he's like, yo, but you know me, yo? Like, yo, you know me, son?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh, we about to get to
looking
know
at
each other
the
real
nigga.
quick.
Yeah, like, yo, what's going on? He's like, yo, it's Deli. Yo, it's Deli. I'm like, yo, nah.
And he had, like,
that's a good costume.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell by the body language. I couldn't tell. Those are the good costumes.
And that's the thing. My first year I've ever gotten that kind of response was when I did as Jim Carrey the Mask.
Oh yeah, he did the mask too.
Nobody knew, and I went to a rap party. And nobody knew who I was the whole night, and I kept saying like I went up to like win my prize and shit.
Right.
It was like, who does this motherfucker just showed up at the party? I'm like, y'all didn't know who I was.
Yo, I seen that.
the
I
whole
remember that
night.
costume. That one looks
I
sick.
was able to go to a party and nobody knew.
It was like the tuxedo when he goes to the club, the whole yellow tuxedo.
No,
right?
I did the Morocco one where he had.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
With
Woo,
the
it's-
hat and
He switches real
I
quick.
had the
yeah.
maracas and shit. Yo, I was on the dance floor
Cue
all
the
night.
music.
They was like, yo, this motherfucker dancing for real.
That was good. I think
it was fun.
I think that I like I said, I always give you praise every time I talk to you and mention to people. I think this is a good thing. I always tell him, and let me know if you agree with me, Chiki.
Yeah, shout out to Ice Effect
He got to
Studio.
record every time that he's making a piece, so then at the end he can make content. I feel like all that is content.
Absolutely, because you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get dementia one day, God forbid. And you just want, you know what I'm saying, know how you did these things. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? There'll be like home videos for you. You know what I mean?
Even if
Looking
you
at
don't
it in
put
your
them out,
old
right?
Age.
Right.
And
I think you just got to do that. I feel that's a good, like, who knows? You put up a whole video, like a time lapse of
BTS.
right? And then imagine someone from like MGM or Universal or some shit sees that, like, oh,
Yo, this is my
this
first
is what
time
he-
wearing these, by the way.
he's like, yo, this is
especially for the show.
this is, and he broke them out just for us. But like, imagine like someone from Universal, some shit, like someone like big Disney
That's my
sees
goal
you and
right
like,
now.
yo,
Yeah, that's my goal.
this is what he could do. Let's have him on our team, or let's have him like, make something with us type shit. So yeah, man, I just wanted to. I
gonna
just
put
wanted to
out
make
there,
sure-
it's
I wanted to
happening.
make
Yo,
sure I
listen,
showed you
Disney,
on this.
Marvel.
My guy.
You know what I'm saying? Holla at my AMC. Holla at my man. Yo,
AMC.
Fox. Yo, Stars.
God, stars, yeah.
Listen, like,
HBO,
I don't think
everybody,
y'all
man.
understand. Matter of fact, we gonna get him on all the fashion shows. Balenciaga. Holla at my man. Telford Global. Holla
So
at
he
him.
don't even. He don't only
Sure.
make the molds too. Like
But
if,
no,
I do-
yeah,
he needs
he
to
said
make
from
clothes.
scratch. He said from scratch.
If he
said from
needs to make
scratch. I
clothes
heard
too.
that.
Everything, bro.
Yeah.
like for the
Awesome,
character, he
man.
makes
Yeah.
the clothes.
Yo, craftsmanship is still alive and well.
yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying? Good people are still alive and well. Nobility is still alive and well.
Right.
Sure.
I think
Yeah.
to your point, man. I feel like there's just a lot of good guys. Vamp life over here, apparently. But I think there's a lot of good
that
guys left in this
vampire-
world, man. And
you pay for that?
Yeah, that's my.
and
Yeah, you did. You pay for that.
in
It's
conclusion
not
to this,
free.
Oh no, never that.
in conclusion to this, I just want to say, man, I'm more than happy with how my New York trip has gone so far, man. I'm happy for y'all showing up, man. I really appreciate. I can't say thank you enough, honestly, man. Like I owe a lot to y'all for doing this, and y'all could have just told me like go fuck yourself, you know what I mean, and not showing up or just like anything, right? But the fact that y'all all here, y'all wearing the hats, we got everybody in the hats today, man. It's a crazy feeling, man. And I feel like, this is episode 5, but I feel like this is gonna go a lot farther. I feel like this
5.
yes, sir.
You
This is a special
saying?
episode for Chiki, you know what I mean? And for all the guys back home too. But man, I just wanted to say thank y'all, yo. So with that being said, I want y'all to like give me some, what do you got coming up, Chiki? We'll go one at a time here.
So I got Air Force One Day.
Air Force One Day.
Got aficionado.com. Air Force One Day is August 2nd.
Right.
We have
And it's AF1 Shinado. Like
yeah,
aficionado,
If you know how to
AF1
spell
Shinado.
aficionado, it's just the one.
Right.
It's a play on words.
I'll put that in
Chris
the bio and shit.
4 Hatch is dropping some aficionado t-shirts. They're all over prints. I was showing you guys last time.
Right.
I got you on Ice.
For sure.
Yeah, me and Ice gonna have some shit coming soon.
Right.
No doubt, no
'cause,
doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like prosthetics, fucking fashion, costume design is virtually infinite.
Right.
The possibilities of which we could come up with, given my network and his talents.
That well, y'all
about
know
more
where to
about
find
this guy
Chiki.
right here.
And do you want to shout your personal and shit too?
Yes, my Instagram is chiki.uno.
That
chikiuno.com, chiki.uno, whatever. If I get my Instagram back soon, yo, if anybody out here watching it works at Instagram, holla at me. I would rather not pay $2,000 to get my Instagram back.
get his account back, please.
Please. I have a lot of,
Ice,
gonna
get him.
Ice,
You gonna get him.
baby.
Yeah, this
Ice,
man right here.
You got
Funny.
anything coming up? What can we look forward to from Ice?
I'm gonna be dropping my videos on YouTube soon. All the behind the scenes I've been working on.
Please.
So I've been kind of low key on my IG, on my personal IG, but I'm about to work hard on all my platforms. So it's Ice FX Studio on all platforms. ICE FX Studio. That's on .com as well. I have my website. I sell prosthetics. I have it all. I have it all going on. So shout out to that.
Appreciate it. And you know, like I said, last thing I just want to say again, you know, I appreciate for coming out. 5th episode. I don't know what the next I haven't even as recording this, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next one. So I'm just like really stoked about these ones. And you know what? We'll leave it off at this, man. If we could all look at the camera on the count of 3, we'll say Suave and Friends. We're gonna look at the Y together. I would just do a quick Suave and Friends and be off of it. Y'all good?
Shursky.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Suave,
Suave
and
and
Friends.
Friends. You heard?
Yeah.
Come on, son.
Let's get it. Good shit, boy.
Fuck with the Gazas, man.
Have you been doing that every episode?
Yeah. It's like a continuous thing.
I like that.
Like episode 10, when you get a couple of them, you gotta stitch it all together, bro.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Like cubes. Everybody just all saying it. Yeah.
Oh, my shit dead, bro.
Yeah. Put it on yours.
Yo.
That was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, get a one with all of us and then get one of me too.